Good afternoon, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Lunch Break is sponsored by our friends at Fusillo Kia of Cape Coral. This afternoon, we'll tell you about FPL customers getting some payback after over-recovery following Hurricane Matthew. Hope scholarship applications expected to begin rolling in despite a funding gap, and more. Today is Thursday, July 12th, and this is the Lunch Break. Florida Power and Light has reached an agreement to refund $27.7 million to customers, in part because of an over-recovery of costs following Hurricane Matthew in 2016. The agreement was approved Tuesday by the Florida Public Services Commission. As a result, FPL will refund approximately $28 million plus interest, which will translate to a credit of about $3 per 1,000 kilowatt usage for residential customers. The refund is tied to the $316 million that FPL had charged customers following the powerful October 2016 storm that ran northward along the East Coast without making landfall in Florida. After restoring power to nearly 99% of customers 2 days after Matthew, FPL also estimated that it replaced more than 250 miles of wire, more than 900 transformers, and more than 400 poles due to Matthew, in addition to having to clear large amounts of vegetation. A much larger restoration effort after September's Hurricane Irma saw no storm-related charges, with the company in January tying that decision in part to savings from the federal tax reform. The Florida Board of Education next week is expected to approve a rule outlining how a new scholarship program for bullied students will work. But while the Hope Scholarship Program, approved by legislature and signed into law by Governor Scott earlier this year, begins with the new school year, there will not be any funds for the program until sometime after October 1st. The delayed funding for the scholarships may lead to an uneven start for the program, which will allow students who are victims of bullying or other types of harassment to use the scholarships to attend private schools or to transfer to another public school. A preliminary estimate by state analysts projects more than 7,000 Hope scholarships will be awarded in the 2018-19 school year, with some $27 million in funding. As dictated by the new law, the scholarships will be handed out on a first-come, first-served basis. But the first key question is how much scholarship money will be available. The program will be funded by voluntary contributions made by Floridians when they buy new or used vehicles beginning October 1st. However, state analysts and officials with Step Up for Students, the nonprofit organization that will handle the scholarship program, said the initial sales tax money may not be available until November 20th because car dealers, like other businesses that collect the sales tax, have 20 days to submit their prior month's tax collections. So given the delay in the funding, it may be some time before Step Up for Students starts taking applications for the scholarships. Papa John's founder, John Schnatter, is apologizing after reportedly using a racial slur during a conference call in May. The apology Wednesday comes after Forbes cited an anonymous source saying the pizza chain's marketing firm broke ties with the company afterward. Forbes said Schnatter used the N-word during a media training exercise. When asked how he would distance himself from racist groups, Schnatter reportedly complained that Colonel Sanders never faced backlash for using the word. In a statement released by Louisville, Kentucky-based Papa John's, Schnatter said reports attributing use of inappropriate and hurtful language to him were true and added his apology regardless of the context. The University of Louisville also said Wednesday that Schnatter resigned from its board of trustees effective immediately. Schnatter stepped down as CEO last year after blaming the company's slowing sales growth on the outcry surrounding football players kneeling during the national anthem. He remains chairman of the company he started when he turned a broom closet at his father's bar into a pizza spot, but Papa John's shares fell nearly 5% Wednesday after the report. And that was a lunch break for today. I'm Bri Walling. For your twice daily news fix, head over to the Naples Herald YouTube channel and subscribe. Leave us a comment to let us know your thoughts on the news or what you'd like to hear about. The lunch break airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. right here at naplesherald.com. And don't forget to check out our morning report that also airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.